Hello and welcome to another tech tutorial. This is a tutorial on how to create an audio slide for my class. As part of the ongoing project assignments, you are required to read passages aloud, record your voice, and incite that into a Google slide template. So this tutorial is a quick run through on the techniques for doing that. How do we use the tools and how can we accomplish that? You will be given the task of creating something like this. It'll be a slide, it'll be a template that's already given to you with a specific place to place your audio, and it'll have the section of text that I want you to read. It'll come to you in this form as a template with your name on it, so however many slides, but I'm using this as our example. Okay, so you will be asked to read what's in this box, record it, and then place the audio inside of this circle. So that's our task right now. The first way that I really encourage you to figure out is how to do it on your phone. There are a number of different apps that you can get in Android or iPhone that will allow you to comfortably and conveniently do the recordings on your phone. With those recordings on your phone, it's very important that the file end up in a MP3 format and that it end up on your student drive account. I recommend going to the app store and finding one that can create an MP3 file. If you can't, there are also browser-based conversion techniques. If you're using a Chromebook, it won't allow you to go to any of the conversion places, but you can still do the conversion on your phone. So I want to stress that the first way to do this is to simply go to your app store, find a voice recorder app, and then make sure that you are able to record it in an MP3 format. This slide is part of our tutorial, so you'll be able to look at the specifics of how I did it on my Android using this voice recorder app. Now, if you don't have a voice recorder app that you can use, the other way that you can do this is to use this tool, onlinevoicerecorder.com. And onlinevoicerecorder.com is a browser-based MP3 recorder. And when you sign in, if you're signed in properly in your browser, you will be able to sign in using your student Google account. You can do this on your Chromebook, you can use it on your personal computer, and it automatically creates an MP3 file. And if you were logged on to your Chromebook, it will automatically place it in your drive. And so I'm going to show you the technique for using the online voice recorder to record a passage and then insert it into the slide. So if I'm working on a single screen, I get both my online voice recorder tab open, and I also get the tab open that has what I want to read on it. What I do is I start by taking the voice recorder and I make my window really small as it'll go, because all I need is that red button. Okay, and then I find the thing I want to read. I drag that one out into a new window. I make it large enough so I can actually see it. Let's go back here. So I now have what I want to read in front of me, and I have over here the button for my MP3 recorder. And when you first use this on Chromebook or anything else, it's going to ask you for permission to access your microphone. But I've checked it out on Chromebook and it'll let you through. So let me demonstrate. I click the button. You will be asked to record yourself reading and then insert the audio recording into a Google slide template. This is a tutorial on the techniques and tools to create an audio slide. When it's done, it shows I can preview it. Now in my case, and if you're using your personal computer, when I save it, it'll automatically download it onto my hard drive. That requires that I go the next step and I upload it into my drive. Now, hopefully most of you know how to upload a file onto your drive. But once you're confident that the file is actually there, if you were using a Chromebook, it's going to default to your drive. It's going to land on this drive. And that's going to be hard to find it. It's going to have this label on it, Record Online Voice Recorder MP3. It's going to be a generic thing. Scroll down here to Recent, and it should show up. There it is, Record Online Voice Recorder.mp3. So I know it's there. So I recommend at this point renaming it. So I'm going to rename this Tech Tutorial MP3. Okay, so I know where it is now. When I do that, under Recent, it now goes to the top. So now that I have it, now to insert it, I go back to my slide, wherever that slide went. It's over here. And I want to now insert, it's right here, it into this circle. So I go to Insert, Audio, and it'll either pop up right here on my drive, there it is. If you don't, you can always click over here on Recent, and we already know it's at the top of Recent. I can double click, and it'll automatically place it up here. Takes a minute. And then it's the perfect size. You click, drag it into the circle, and you have now inserted the audio into your slide. You can click on it to make sure that the audio is functioning. Listen to it. Yeah, it's working fine. The final step in the overall process of creating the slide deck is to then publish this to the web. If you publish it to the web, let me start at the beginning. I will unpublish it. Didn't realize I'd done that. So you click Publish, OK, copy that, and that becomes your online presentation link. So if you were to paste that in your browser, you now have the recording that you can click on with your slide. These techniques, again, are going to be required in the class throughout the unit. It will be an ongoing set of assignments. The main goal is to read it aloud and record it. So if you aren't able to get all the exact techniques here, always make sure to turn in your audio recording to Google Classroom to receive credit, and then to reach out and try to solve the tech problems. If you have a specific problem or challenge with this, send me an email. I'll be quick to respond. Enjoy creating your audio slides.